What's up, y'all? Welcome back to our podcast.
Is this episode
4.
4?
Oh my god, we've done so
Yo.
many. Okay, this
Hey,
is
bro,
post.
more to come.
This is post HSNI. We have a couple of really awesome interviews coming up with some really cool people.
With the winners of HSNI,
Yeah.
actually.
Yes, sir.
So, and then
Not the whole team.
we're gonna do a little
sadly.
quick recap of what happened because in those interviews we really just talk about their games. So we're just gonna go over the other things that happened. Yeah. So basically, the girls' division on the first day, I think it went okay. So we didn't win our pool. Holy cell, bro! We lost to freaking HB Woodlawn. Yeah, we sold on Universe. Whoops.
That's all right.
It's fine.
That was the only
They
like
made the
not
semis. They
chalk
made it to
thing
semis.
in the entire tournament.
Nope.
Was us losing.
Lincoln
beat HFC.
And then
we
both-
called that.
Well, everyone knew that was good.
Yeah.
And then
HFC did better than
HFC actually ended up going to
Made
semis.
semis.
So
And Lincoln didn't because we beat them
we
in
beat
quarters.
Lincoln in quarters and Garfield sold in quarters. And
First time in a long time
in tournament history, actually, they said on the
that there's been no Seattle team in semifinals.
And then we
Without-
basically so there were 4 Seattle teams in quarters and all 4 of them got knocked out by El Cerrito, Washburn, South Eugene, and HFC. And so then in semis we had Washburn, HFC. It was actually Washburn was like cooking, and then HFC kind of went on a little bit of a run and came back, but Washburn still beat them 15-11. And then our game, there were a lot of turnovers. The final score was 8-9. South won on Universe.
Okay, on to the better division, the boys. Let's
That's
go.
not nice.
So I was right about Adana upsetting South. Him. And then the Lincoln pick, it was a little mistake. But they went to Universe against Lakeside. I'll take that.
Cocky
They did.
and confident.
Me? Oh, no. In general. Yeah, not me. I'm not egotistical.
Definitely hit.
Sadly, they did not make bracket. They kind of got cooked and they lost a 3-way tie, but they should have beat Four Rivers at a closer deficit or lost by less. Whatever. And then everything else went to chalk. The pre-quarters was very cool. It had a bunch of Universe point games. I got to see the Lexington South game. It was amazing. It was back and forth. Lexington scored on Uni with, I think it was a bid. Both of them bidding, and then Lexington came up with a goal. We had Washburn beat Wissahickon. Wissahickon was up the whole game. They got tired, lost the legs. Washburn came back. Then with quarters, it was Lakeside, Green Canyon, Albany. I'm low-key recapping what he said. They low-key ran it away. It was not that close. The HSNI recap. I'm gonna try and differ. The Jackson Reed Adana game closer than I thought it would be. I thought that Jackson Reed was not that good because they lost to Albany by a lot, 13-4. And they came back and they worked it against Edina, but Edina did not seem like they seemed like a tier below the top 3 teams. A tier below.
Okay, let's move on to semis.
Semis. Green Canyon Albany had a good, easy win. That's it. They won.
Great. And then finals, we'll get into that in our interview later. Great.
Yes.
We went over the boys
We
division.
won.
We're introducing Kumari, guys. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, where you play?
I'm Kumari. I play in Washburn, and I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
So throughout your school career, when did you realize that you had the chance to win HSNI? Like, when did you see we have the team, we have the personnel to make this run, and we can beat South, we can upset all these teams?
So, like, in the middle of our spring season this year, like, when we started to really, like, gel as a team even more, I feel like that's when stuff started to get more real.
Yeah, and like coming into HSNI, did you like really know what the competition would be, or you guys just kind of like, let's just go and do our best?
Yeah, pretty much that. Cause like we've never played like Seattle teams, California teams, like East Coast teams. So it's all like really nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to like walk us through like we'll start with like kind of walking us through like the road you took. Like maybe you can even start like in Minnesota, like when you were playing in league or however, I don't know how it works there, or the tournament or whatever, and then kind of going into like your games at HSNI, and then we'll kind of get more into the final after that.
Probably starts in the film room. Our coach like made a mountain, and he had like different peaks, and each peak got higher, and the top peak was HSNI. So I think like from the bottom of the peak, it was all just like about development and like getting our newer players more used to like competing with us and stuff and feeling comfortable to be on our team. And then as like the peaks got more important, then like the coaching got like more like focused and stuff, and like I think we locked in even more. We just like we had a lot of practices like every day after school.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
practice every day?
How long do you guys practice? Or like how many days?
We practice 3 times a week.
Wow.
Wait, is
Monday,
your
Wednesday, Saturday.
at like whatever your high school? Do all the girls go to your high school, and is it like a school sport, or is it like one of those like
Club.
clubs that's like
It's
technically
a club. Like I think at a diner they can varsity in it or they can letter in it, but we can't.
okay? Yeah, ours is also a club.
Yeah. We,
It's rough.
yeah. Okay.
Next question.
Let's see.
Wait, does it snow in Minnesota?
Yes.
How do you guys
That's where
practice?
Carlson is.
How do you guys practice when it snows?
In the winter, we have like dome practices and stuff.
Oh, in
Oh,
the
Not like in a
indoors?
That's
dome?
crazy.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we had like a couple practices outside in the snow, and that was like brutal. It's really
Yeah.
bad.
That sounds awful.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So from this past weekend, or it wasn't the past weekend, whatever, 2 weeks ago or something, what was your like favorite matchup that you had? Like 1-to-1, like person you got to go down on, like you were like, oh my gosh, like I just love guarding this person.
Oh, that's a really good question. I liked guarding Dana Herman. Her throws are just so good, and like at YCC, my mark was like pretty bad on her, and so like trying to like make improvements on that in HSNI, I think was like a good marker for my improvement. Also, Talia Knox.
Oh my gosh, she's my go,
My
bro.
go, Kelly, and
She's
all.
so good. She's so good. She's just so speedy. Like she cooks me.
So good.
Just incredible. Yeah. Super fun.
Yeah.
How do you feel that your coaches didn't let your team rush the field throughout the whole game?
We wanted them
Yeah.
to rush the field.
When you guys like got your breaks and scored? Yeah.
We like went up to them, we're like,
He said it
guys,
was
like,
in
go on the
Minnesota.
field. And then
Yeah.
the guy was like, no, we don't do that in Minnesota.
We're boring old Minnesotans.
He said.
Guys, like we've never really rushed the field unless it's the end point. Like I didn't know that was a thing to do like in between each point.
Okay.
Like from the sideline, it kind of felt like you guys were winning. Well, you guys were winning the entire game, but like even before halftime, after Kyla was like injured, it felt like you guys were like up a lot, and then I was looking back at the score, and it was like closer than I think. What was your guys' like mindset and like the energy? Like you guys were so positive and stuff. What was the mindset there?
I would say like the seniors, like knowing it was their last game ever in high school, we just like wanted to have a fun environment for them to like look back on and stuff and not just be like not look back and feel stressed or like think about how we like if we did one that it was won in like a good positive way and not like a we must win at all costs sort of thing.
Let's see. Okay, so we'll since we kind of went into the final a little bit. First of all, it's South before, like you said, you hadn't really played a lot of the teams at HSNI, or if not any of them, or maybe you played South last year, but you hadn't played them this year. And South had barely been touched by any other team all season. Like throughout the regular season, their closest game was Paideia, and I think it was like 15-8 or something. What were your emotions? What were you like kind of thinking going into the final, like knowing this is a team that like has not been challenged?
I wasn't really even thinking about like South Eugene this year. I was thinking about them last year. So I was like excited to have a rematch against them. Because last year we got like destroyed by them. It was 15-4.
Yeah,
So-
us too. Like
Oh,
15.
you guys too?
It was like 15-2 or something, or 3.
They gave up in semis.
Yeah, we didn't try. We tried to forfeit and they wouldn't let us. So
The sideline was like super in it and loud, like all of the like people that weren't playing.
thanks for clarifying.
No, like from other teams. How did that like affect your playing?
It was really awesome. Like, it just felt good to like audibly hear that people had our backs and stuff. It was very inspiring. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Inspiring thing you or a teammate or a coach said to like hype up your team in a huddle during the final or any time in the weekend?
Oh,
You can think about it.
okay. My coach is like a man of few words. So I would say when he talked a lot, it was very inspiring. Said that we play best when we have fun. So that was inspiring.
What would your advice be to the future high schoolers wanting to win HSNI?
Oh, that's a good question. Be confident. Like you're at HSNI for a reason. You should play. Yeah, try not to like play restrained or anything. Or don't let like outside influences affect how you play because it should all be like you know you're good, you know? So if you play like that.
And then what was your feeling when you won? I mean, I don't know who threw the assist, but I know Charlotte caught it in the end zone with a cool sky. So like what was the emotion when you saw her like come down with it?
I was like, whoa, I can't believe we won. I was just very shocked. And also like super happy for my seniors that that's the game that they get to leave off of. And also just super proud of like how well each person on our team played.
All right, we should introduce.
my jersey.
Let's introduce our guests.
So
I'm Jasper Graf. I play at Albany High.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Awais. I also play for Albany High.
Perfect.
We just we want you guys to give us like a rundown of it can be pretty fast summary of like your journey to the finals. Like you could start with like
Anywhere.
playing in the Bay, and then a little bit about Seattle invite, and then a little bit about like your day 1 and day 2 of nationals, and then
We're recording?
Yes, yeah.
Alright. Shoot. I think Seattle invite, as you guys probably already know, it was a player-made decision. We told the coaches that we wanted to go down to Seattle to get our bid early, as we were pretty confident we could go in there and win. You know, the coaches at the start were a bit hesitant, but after they saw how much confidence we had in ourselves, they're like, yeah, we like this idea. So we went there. We get there day 1. Woke up nice and early. Some people were a little tired, and some people weren't there. Like Jasper, he missed the first day. We luckily go 3-0. We went to uni with Cleveland High, but that was a good game. And then day 2, Jasper pulls up, and we just sweep bracket. It was pretty calm. Get that good to HSNI. We were all super hyped, but it was also pretty expected because no way we came all the way out here and we were gonna lose. So.
Good answer, good answer.
and then
Keep going.
All right, so shoot, after Seattle invite, it was kind of a little a couple months chilling because it was a winter, so we were just focused on trying to get together a mixed team. But of course, we still had our eyes on the eventual goal of HSNI since we already had our bid. But yeah, I feel like just after we got our bid, just the intensity of our practices and everything else started leveling up. The coaches, our conditioning got harder. Everyone knew that, especially for the seniors, this was our last season, so you definitely have to buy in. And I think right before Seattle invite, actually, at the start of our season, every season, we sit down and we write down our goals. And then we look back at the end of the season to see if we were able to meet these goals. So at the start of the season, majority of the team was saying that, team goal, we wanted to win HSNI, and then individual goal, everyone was talking skill specific and whatnot. But yeah, it was definitely always at the top of our mind. We chilled for a bit through winter. We went to mixed dates. That was a fun tournament. And then open season started up. We started off in spring league. That was fun. Our first spring league game. I missed a couple just because I had other practices and stuff that I had to attend. But yeah, we set the tone early. The coaches set super high standards for us, and no matter who we were playing, we knew that we had to bring our all because when we get to HSNI, that's what is going to be expected from us. We go through league. We go to Penguin Invite in the winter as well. But yeah, we won league for the first time ever, defeating a highly touted El Cerrito team.
Yes.
Yeah, that felt pretty good. And then, yeah, that was first ever program win of league. we've lost back-to-back years on Universe Point in league, so that definitely felt pretty good to win league. And after that, one of our players pointed out that we had been undefeated so far. And I think at that point, me and Alex like counted it out, and we were probably like it was like 13-0 or something. I was like, shoot, and I was like, how crazy would it be if we can just go the whole season undefeated? So we keep practicing, we keep grinding. And what's the next tournament is probably Spaghetti Westerns. Spaghetti's comes up, and we knew that there was gonna be some good competition. Of course, we get to day one, we play some chill games, and we win all of those. And then second, we get to day two. We knew that Green Canyon and South Eugene were, of course, like the top dogs that we were looking to beat. We play our quarters game, and then we go straight to the semifinal against Green Canyon, where we play pretty bad, honestly, and we go down to them majority of the game. You guys were there, you saw it. We were down 7-9, game to 10. Coach calls a timeout, and he lets us know that this is the adversity that we've been looking for. This is the challenges that you have to overcome to win nationals. And shoot, we locked in, scored 3 in a row, and we won. Definitely, probably one of the most meaningful wins of the season. Besides the HSNI final, because it definitely felt good. Because I think in the past years, whenever we found ourselves in a hole, we've really struggled to get ourselves out of it. So just to be able to do that, I feel like that confidence led through to states where a majority of our top players are injured, and we catch El Cerrito in the final. We go to uni with them after we were trailing basically the whole game, and I was pretty confident just to know that we've dug ourselves out of these tough positions, and yeah, we were able to do it again. Also against the highly touted El Cerrito team, that was a good game. Shout out Timmy. Yeah, and then second states ended. We had our closing circle. And basically for everyone else at that tournament, their seasons were over. But our coach was just letting us know, like he was just saying that none of this matters if you can't go to high school nationals and perform. It doesn't matter if we can't, hold ourselves to the standard that we've held ourselves the whole season. And yeah, it was definitely a good moment to know that even though we were missing some top players, we were still able to rely on our depth and pull out the dub.
So for both of you, you can each answer this. What was your favorite matchup at HSNI? Like someone you got to go down and you're like, yeah, I just love guarding this person. It's so fun. And it doesn't have to specifically be in the final. It can be in whatever game.
My favorite matchup was definitely number 2 on Green Canyon. I don't know his name, but at Spaghetti's as well. And he was the only at HSNI. He was the only dude who got a D on me deep. So that was yeah, it was definitely a fun matchup having him guard me and guarding him.
Jacob Hoffman. I'd probably have to say my guy Blake Colt. That was a pretty fun matchup. We had our World Training Camp the week before, and we were just basically talking trash to each other the whole camp, saying yeah, when I catch you in that final, bro. But yeah, a great matchup, great player, and it's always fun to play him. So yeah.
What was said in that halftime down 3 to Green Canyon going into the last half of your high school career, down 8-5, having to win this game, come back?
We didn't say too much, but we did do our pirate cheer, which has been an iconic cheer of ours since freshman year when one of our old captains, Lucas Zager, would run it. And we didn't explicitly say it, but the pirate cheer in that moment kind of encapsulated our 4 years of being at HSNI, or being on the Cougars, and then at HSNI, we knew that we needed to get it done, and that really gave us the motivation. So our most motivational cheer, definitely.
You guys had played Green Canyon before, obviously, at Spaghetti's, went to Universe. What were the emotions going into the finals knowing that was the matchup?
I felt like I was excited. I knew that we were both the best teams at the tournament, and in the nation, we proved it. That's how we find ourselves back in the final. And I was excited. I feel like at Spaghetti's, I wasn't too happy with how I played or how the team played overall. So I feel like it was a good run it back. And personally, I feel like we still could have played better in that final. But yeah, I was happy that we were able to redo it, and I was happy that yeah, I think I played a little better than I did at Spaghetti. So
5 wins, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 2 turns.
Yeah, you had a pretty good stat line. We were watching it earlier. The sideline at the finals was super in it. They were on the sideline. There was tons of people cheering for you. It was super loud. how did that like affect your playing? Like, was it helpful? Was it harmful?
I don't know. I enjoy playing in moments like that. I think there's no point in yeah, I don't know. I feel like throughout the season, like the coaches have said it, and I've also like reiterated it that we don't put in all this work to play in constellation games. We want to be in those games where we're playing, where we have like all the eyes are on us, all the noise, and just knowing that we put in the work to be in this moment and perform in this moment. So yeah, I don't know. I love playing in front of big crowds. It's fun to go out there and perform. Just knowing that it's just straight dog work.
Sticking to that final for Jasper, how did you feel going into that tied 11-11, guarding Cody Edelmauer and just getting that Callahan to take the lead for the first time in the final?
That felt pretty amazing. That was my first ever Callahan in all of high school. Uh, so that was a really special moment for me for that to be my first Callahan and be in such an intense game. Um, I low key in that moment kind of my mindset had changed from we're clawing back into this to we're on top now. We're going into a heat break. We're ahead. We have two chances to score, and I thought we were in a really good position. So I really felt amazing about that.
This is for probably both of you. What is your advice to any future high school players wanting to win HSNI? What does it take to win?
Unique conditioning. We we run before every practice. We run up a hill, and after games during regular season, we do sprints. We really just ran as much as possible, so that in moments like day two of HSNI, like Mohammed and I both played 80, 90 points, and even in the final, we still had the ability to keep running and keep moving, even though we'd played such a high volume throughout the tournament. Mohammed.
Yeah. On top of just being physically fit, probably have to say that you have to be bought into the process. That was also one of our goals at the start of the season. We said that if we're gonna reach, this summit, like this peak of winning HSNI, everyone on the team has to be bought in. Like we wanted to look back and just know that even if we didn't win HSNI, just look back and know that we did everything we could to get as close to our goal as possible. I feel like that's also very important. Like we had people constantly posting in our workout channel, like going to the gym, doing all the stuff, and I feel like that definitely helped in like motivating the rest of the team to also, go get better.
Cool. Okay. Do you guys have anything else you want to say?
To the world.
Hey, shout out Albany, man.
That's what he said in his interview.
All right, perfect. Thank you guys for coming on our podcast.
Yep.
Chat GPT question
of the week. We've got something a little different.
We actually have come up with some superlatives for HSNI, and we're going to give them out to people. Most likely to have a blooper and a highlight. Who's our pick for the girls division?
It was Grant Gillespie.
I think that
He
team
doesn't know his
that is
name.
likely to make a highlight and a blooper. No hate, Brooklyn Tech, bro. Brooklyn Tech, I feel like y'all are very athletic. You can make them play, and then you might just turf it.
Most likely to know every team at the tournament. This is pretty easy. No drought. Timmy, do you have a boy or?
Oh boy. I'm gonna go with the big Jonah Grossberg. I feel like because he's in a line of Grossbergs where they've been at HSNI for a bunch of years, and so has he. And he's also kind of nice and extroverted. He was very nice in my interview. I feel like a lot of people know of him, and he knows a lot of people, and he's got a lot of reach and a lot of influence. We're going best jerseys.
This is for a team.
Oh, shoot.
Teams.
Okay, my pick. Well, I would pick El Cerrito, but they told me I'm not allowed to, so I'm picking Nathan Hale. I really liked the black and pink, and they had like a skyline of maybe I guess probably Seattle, and I thought it was really cool, and it was just like really
Did they have
like
the Space Needle on it?
simple. I don't know. I didn't look that closely. I just liked it.
That would've been
It was tough, and Helen Golden Tech a tough, so props. To
all
that
right.
jersey.
I like Strathaven's jersey.
You like them? I'm going with
I
the
like soccer
team.
jerseys.
I feel like Edina has a lot of versatility in their jersey. They got the light, the green, the black, and the yellow. They just can go any color, and it's looking kind of tough. It's like a clean thing with the hornet on the front. I really like it. They should also
It looks
add
like
a last
it
name.
looks like a soccer kit.
Yeah, just add a last name. Like I want to know whose jersey I'm wearing.
Okay. We're gonna. So for most likely to brighten your day, I high key would go with anyone on Washburn, but I'm gonna pick someone, and I'm gonna go with Kumari Okumura. But
Interview later.
high key, they're all like super nice, and they were all really sweet. We didn't play them, but we
Ooh.
we interacted with them a lot.
In the boys division.
Oh, I have a girl. I have a girl.
Oh.
I want to add Ruby Chen because she's really nice and really funny,
I like that
and
pick.
she's just like fun. Yep.
Okay, in the boys
From
division.
Alameda.
Okay,
Ruby
I'm
Chen.
just.
She's a senior.
Kumari Okumura's from Washburn, and she's a junior.
So can I talk?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, in the boys division, we've got
Vision.
boys division. Like I gotta
You
I
gotta hype
gotta
it
get the hands. So I'm gonna
Guys,
go.
we're getting to 10 minutes.
Blake
We're
Holt.
watching.
He looks joyous and happy out in the field. Sunshine and rainbows.
Let's say bye, guys. 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Coming up next.
Oh yeah, we're making more
Free
podcasts.
Worlds.
We're gonna
Free
make a
Worlds.
free world.
20
If
Worlds
you're
podcast.
watching this and you're a Worlds player
DM us.
and you want to get interviewed, we would love to interview you
My phone.
after July 5th. Okay, we can't interview before July 5th, so it's
So-
got to be after.
so
So
it's-
DM us and let us know.
A bunch of world players.
So we're gonna do that, and then also after that, we're gonna do some YCC stuff. So if you want to get interviewed in that podcast about your YCC team, let us know.
We got you.
Yeah, we're not doing Bay Area
We're
people.
trying to spread the
We're
influence.
we're out.
So if you're not
there.
from the Bay Area and you are going
On
to
Worlds?
YCCs or on Worlds, DM us and we would love to interview you.
Mhm.
Okay, bye.